Hello everyone and welcome to Monday Night Mayhem. I am your host, Marty Mayhem. You may be asking yourself, why the flying shit is this millennial reviewing a game that's years old? Why doesn't he review something recent? Well, the answer to that question comes in a few parts. Part 1, go fuck yourself. Part 2, because I don't have the money to buy a brand spanking new game quite yet. Reviewing recent games isn't something I will just neglect with Marty reviews, but I'll also be looking at games that have been around for a while. Part 3 of 3, one thing you have to know is that I do what I want, and if I think talking about Left4Dead 2 is worth talking about, then I'll do it. Keep in mind that the best kind of stories are the ones that deserve telling. Simple as that. And there's plenty of stories to be told in the long run, so do me a favor and stick around. As for short term, however, if you're still with me, think of this as humble beginnings and enjoy. Today I'll be talking to you about one of the few games I play like it's Lemonade in mid-August, or COD like I'm a complete tool. Left4Dead 2 is an arcadey 4-player co-op zombie game in which you blast your way through a large map cut into about 5 chapters with safe rooms along the way to restock your ammo. The game has been a must-buy for Steam users since it came out, but hasn't earned all the sales it's made? Short answer is, depends. But don't just take my word for it, even if I am an utter genius. Now, I've clocked in nearly 300 hours on this game, so that makes me a pro at it. I have gotten to be an expert at knowing what it takes to successfully beat each of the diverse campaigns, which, as you'll know by the end of this video, isn't rocket science. I haven't the slightest idea on versus mode. That thing is a complete enigma of annoyance and anger. But I'll get to that later. 1 is the loneliest number that you ever knew. 2 can be as bad as... Where is everybody?! On lower difficulties, Left4Dead 2 is a turkey shoot. The most trouble you'll have is divvying up the kills between you and your friends. Personally, just finding a game on higher difficulties is a chore, especially when you have the choice between over 10 different campaigns to play. My friend? So the co-op mode isn't something you're going to be playing for the sake of challenge. Okay. The game is reliant on its mods to keep players from only playing it for a couple hours and swiftly getting sick of the same thing over and over. The game is just too repetitive, which isn't saved by the run and gun spirit it gives you. So the mods, like changing character models, sounds, guns, textures, etc., are a major selling point, at least for long-term play. Kinda like Skyrim, Left4Dead 2 is okay standalone, but I wouldn't want to play it for too long unless I get to play as a Pop-Tart shooting stormtroopers with a pretty laser gun, threatening the zombies with anal rape. Okay, maybe that last one was just me, but this game brings it out of me. It's not every day I play something and I'm smarter and better and sexier than the other players. So it begs the question, if a game relies on mods to keep players playing, can anyone honestly say it's a good game in of itself? Let's get back to versus. I hate this, 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 I hate this so much, I hate this so much, I hate this so much, I hate this so much! Can you guys kill me now, please? Just kill me. Kill me? Never mind. Not doing that shit again. The game's community is toxic at best, usually hostile to the noobs, even when, as I stated earlier, Left4Dead 2 isn't rocket science. It is a game after all, but is it a good one? There's a certain comfort in its routines, killing the same zombies in the same environment, almost predicting when the next tank is gonna show up. I don't know, but when I get bored, Left4Dead 2 is there where I can just shut the world away and listen to obscure hipster music like Eminem. So introverts like me, just looking for a comfort zone to latch onto, can find it in this. The story is nowhere to be seen, like a ghost of my marketable talents, only existing to give you an excuse to kick zombie ass, dude. And that's okay. The gaming industry is a broad landscape, so there's something for everybody for any mood. You want a story, heavy narrative, or characters to latch onto? Look elsewhere than this. We've all got our comfort zone. It's never really anything to feel bad about, unless incest is involved. That's why I recommend Left4Dead 2 to any PC gamer. That is, if you haven't bought it for $2. Like any good friend, Left4Dead 2 is a sturdy and safe, fun time that you can come to whenever you're tired of playing something tiring, or chew in your face about how blatantly average it is, like 99% of the shit you people get overly hyped to every year.